Welcome back to our continuous coverage on the war that is unfolding at this moment in West Asia. And let's, of course, get you some breaking news that's in fact just come in, where there are reports of a series of explosions that have been reported in Jerusalem, central Israel and Ramallah in the occupied West Bank. Reports say that a large explosion was heard and the blasts followed the sirens after the military said that it had identified a new round of missiles that were launched from Iran. This is the latest bit of information that is coming in, where on the one side, the Americans in the Israeli leadership is saying that they've taken out the top leadership of Iran, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. And what we are also witnessing are these massive barrages of Iranian missiles and drones that have been reported in places such as Jerusalem, central Israel and Ramallah in the occupied West Bank. Reports also say that a large explosion has been heard and the blasts followed the sirens after the military said that it had identified a new round of missiles. And my colleague Susan Tehrani is, of course, with us from the United States. Susan, this is a war. It does not appear has come to an end, because the latest updates that are coming in is that despite the fact that the American and the Israeli leadership saying that Ayatollah Ali Khamenei has been taken out, there are reports of repeated missile and drone barrages that have been reported now over Israel. Places such as Jerusalem and Tel Aviv apparently have come under attack. What are you picking up at your end of what the Americans are saying about what is happening at this moment in the battlefield?
So we're getting reports from the American side and senior Israeli security officials, notably saying that more than 40 senior Iranian security and regime figures were killed in the opening strike this morning. This is one of the largest regime, quote-unquote, deception operations, according to them, conducted in modern warfare history, because Israeli intelligence managed to infiltrate the Iranian security echelon, making the strikes possible. This is according to Israeli officials that are talking about the strikes. And then we're also from the U.S. side learning that the U.S. military carried out nearly 900 strikes in the first 12 hours of this operation. This is according to U.S. defense officials. The strike came from land, air, and sea and included drones, all the while defending against hundreds of incoming Iranian ballistic missiles. This is a direct quote from a defense official that didn't want to be named. Iran has fired about 300 missiles today. They have 2,000 long-range missiles and 2,000 shorter-range missiles. They had built back their arsenal since last summer, since that 12-day war in June. We're also hearing that in Bahrain, at the 5th Fleet headquarters, the Iranians hit a quote-unquote empty warehouse, an array dome radar installation. The dome was seen in some videos online. There are multiple redundancies, however, regarding this report, and we don't know if anything has happened to U.S. forces in Bahrain. That's the question that Americans are concerned about. And so, just talking to some officials in the government, the question many are asking is, what is the goal and what is the end state? At least for now, the Americans believe that Iran doesn't have the capability to attack its neighbors. And they want to get to a point where Iran has no drones, no missiles, and ultimately no navy, where not only it can't reach Israel, but because of those attacks launched against the UAE, Dubai, and Kuwait airports, they want to see that this is not a possibility anymore either. And I think another very headline-making news was that the U.S. president talked to ABC and said that the people that make all the decisions, most of them are gone.
Right.
He told NBC News regarding the death of Iran's supreme leader and whether or not he's dead or not, he said that we feel that that is a correct story.